Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another round of Skyrim. We are going to jump back into our save game from Riften. We actually did manage to get there, even though we did not manage to do a lot. We're gonna see where we're going from here. We have a whole bunch of quests to do. I'm trying to roleplay this as a perfectly good guy, so I'm not gonna join the Thieves Guild if I can help it. And I think actually let's explore a little bit. Let's see what we have. We have Snowshot Manor. Hey Tybo, how's it going?
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
This looks like it might be the house of the, oh no, it's a temple. Temple of Mara. Who's Mara? I'm guessing some kind of mother goddess. All diseases cured. Blessing of Mara added. No idea what exactly that blessing does, but okay.
Need something?
Which of the 8 divines do you serve?
This temple is dedicated to Mara, and the light of love she shines on us all. I'm only a humble acolyte. If you wish to avail yourself of Mara's blessing, you should speak with Denya Balu or Maramo. See ya.
Okay, goddess of love. Well, at least that's unlikely to be a goddess who wants us dead, so that's good. We're gonna come back later. Oh. Alessandra, okay. The Hall of the Dead, okay. Not what I expected to find in a Temple of Love, but okay. I can steal from a coffin. I mean, I would expect that from a dungeon, but not from a Temple of the Dead. No. I wonder if we find out what happened to her. Blackbriar Manor, okay. Mistvale Keep.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, my lady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
I like her.
Yes, my lady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
Okay. Maybe I don't like her as much. You stay with your people, ma'am.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
The bandit leader at Jorah's Watch is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
What is your stance on the war?
Well, I feel Ulfric's cause is just. My concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family.
What of Ulfric himself?
With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come.
What is the white gold concord at?
Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord.
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
I'm not so sure Maven is really looking to get rid of them.
Good journey to you.
Well, thank you for being very nice to me, Layla.
I could feel you laughing behind my back.
Why would I ridicule you?
Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection.
Incarcerated? My dude, you are not even in a cell. What sort of lies has Ulfric been spreading?
Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne. All right then.
Oh, good.
Need a drink? You go to the Bee and Bob. Stay out of the Ragged Flagon. Stay out of the Ratway.
Hail, companion.
Well, thank you, guard, for, being so kind to tell me all of this. I should really wait until it's daylight so I can actually talk to people without waking them up.
Law, you disrespect me.
What time is it? Oh, 5 in the morning. Yeah, we can easily wait. Let's go. Let's wait 5 hours.
Everything all right?
Yep, everything is fine. That's the rift in jail. Well, is there anybody in jail right now? Oh, books. Nothing useful.
What are you doing down here?
Sorry, I'll leave.
Bloody tourists.
I got called out. Nice.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
Alright.
Well, as Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance. But speak your mind.
What do you do around here?
As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften. Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the keep. You're welcome.
Well, make
in
sure we
Riften,
keep the patrols
as long
out
as I
night
continue
and
to
day,
obey
just
our
to be
laws.
certain.
Okay, I kind of missed the conversation she had going on right now.
Good morning.
What are the rumors of corruption you mentioned?
There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything.
Uh-huh. Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
I'd hardly call them a guild. More like unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Kill the dragon located at Autumn Watchtower. Okay.
You're welcome in Riften. as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Hey, my guardian. Unmid snowshot.
As Jarl Layla's housecarl, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
I take it you protect the young?
Indeed. There have been multiple attempts on the Jarl's life. We're not certain if it's the Dark Brotherhood or simply Imperial sympathizers.
Oh dear.
We've also had run-ins with spies attempting to probe our security for weaknesses. I work with the city guard to make certain they fail. At the end of the day, I'm the last line of defense for the Jarl. I will not allow her to fall.
Tell me your thoughts on the war.
Ulfric's a bloody hero. I don't think there's a worthy Nord alive who dare argue the point. He's taking the Empire to task and making them answer for their crimes. I don't think I'll be content until Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim with the ashes of the Concordat at his feet.
Okay, so we've got at least 2 opposing opinions in this house. Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
Liars and bastards. Every one of them. I'd have their heads on a pike if it wasn't for the war effort. All I need is a dozen men. We could march into the Ratway and burn them out like rodents. Stormcloaks won't have it though. Too busy keeping the Imperial forces at bay.
What's the Ratway?
Everyone knows the Thieves Guild uses the old sewer system beneath Riften as their hideout. I'd go down there myself, but that would leave Jarl Layla unprotected. I'm keeping my eye on you.
You like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
Riften's under my protection.
Excuse me?
You watch yourself now.
I am wielding a clunky 2-handed weapon.
The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
Stay out of trouble, Redguard.
And you are an arrogant prick, Harold.
If this isn't about official city business, you're wasting my time.
You seem to dislike visitors in Riften.
Every day the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality. Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. If my brother Saerlund had his way, we'd be flying Imperial colors by now.
You and your brother don't see eye to eye.
Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms, to dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
Confirmed you are an asshole. Only a dagger for the son of the Jarl.
If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative.
Fine.
Thank you. Do hurry, please.
But only because I'm going there anyway.
Until next time.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Gonna oath giver. Oath giver. Oh. Yeah, he sounds really nice. He sounds like he needs to get dunked into a pit every once in a while.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm.
Okay.
Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
You're a recruiter. I don't want to talk to you. Barracks. Anybody in here that we should talk to? That is worthy of talking
No
to.
lollygagging.
What is it?
Not really. Wait, book? No skill upgrades. Too bad, so sad. Oh, nice. I must say, it does actually look like a really nice place to be in Riften. Like, just visually, I really like it. Oh, that's Harold again. Yeah, fuck off.
That fur coming up.
Screw
There's an
Harold.
apothecary in town, yeah.
Alright.
The gods gave you 2 hands, and you use them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Alright. No snow for once. Yeah. It's amazing. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's another unusual gem. Anybody here? No. La la la. Nobody saw that. No, we're good. Oh, what? What is this? Where are we? That is the saddest balcony I have ever seen. It doesn't even have a good view. What the hell? Why would anybody do that to themselves? Alright.
No fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem.
Yeah, we haven't been here yet.
My lady,
If those Whiterun guards can take down the dragon,
she requires
so
your
can
seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
But of course, tell her she'll have it. Maven is one of the few people I can trust, and I'd be delighted to give her my blessing.
Yes, my lady. I will pass the good news on to her.
Why do I have a feeling like Maven is pretty much the primary person that you cannot trust here? Like, I feel like Maven is probably the one with the most dirt. So I would not be surprised about that at all. This leads back to Skyrim. Honor Hall Orphanage.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelid.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you.
Wow.
That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelid. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
This is the woman we're supposed to kill. I am not sad about this. He is busy.
I'm really afraid of Grelid. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the beatings that day.
Tell me about Grelid the Kind.
Her. Everyone hates her. She's the meanest person I ever met. Sometimes she even locks us in the room. Constance tries to stop her.
Yes,
and is real good to us. But
7
it's never
seconds
enough.
are missing from my purse. I know it was rumor.
My parents dropped me off here a year ago. But they're coming back to get me.
In the dungeon.
They said so.
All right. I'll take care of it.
You look kind of scary. But nobody is scarier than old Grelid.
Tell me about Grelid the Kind. While she's right next to me. Just be super honest about the horrible matron of the orphanage.
Miss Grelid is... Well, she's a terrible old crone. No person.
Sitting right there.
Rule. I think she's part hag-raven. She only lets us out in the yard once, in the morning. And she just stands there watching us. Like I said, hag-raven. Come to get your... Grelid ain't gonna like some stranger just hanging around. Not that I care. Sometimes, when she goes to her room to work or sleep, I slip out for a bit. A boy's gotta make a living, right? Please, lady, you gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grelid's been even meaner than usual. I swear, she's gonna kill one of us. I ain't afraid of the old hag. Still, I wish Constance was in charge. She treats us real good. Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, because we only get but one meal. Late, too, in the afternoon. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get.
What kind of orphanage is this?
I hate it here. Grella the Khan is the meanest person in all of Skyrim.
Okay, I don't feel very sorry that we're gonna kill this woman.
I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should go.
Is Grelod always like that?
Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has become something of a running joke. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try, but I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors.
Yeah, I mean...
Nothing else. I really must ask you to leave.
If I was treating the kids the way this woman treats the kids, I would not want anybody to be around here either. I do like Runa, though.
My parents dropped me off here a year
Okay, what do you have to say for yourself?
They have no business being in here.
They said so.
Aventus Aretino says hello.
Aretino? Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I find him, it'll be the beating of his miserable life.
Let's go.
I ain't gonna like some stranger just hanging around. It's Grelod. Someone has killed Grelod.
Grelod is dead. Aventus did it.
She's just running against the wall.
Dead at last. We're saved. Yay!
Aventus really did it. He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grelod.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Well, you're all very welcome.
We love you, Dark Brotherhood.
That was not the Dark Brotherhood, that was me.
Grelod is meaner than ever. She's really dead. I really thought she was going to kill one of us. Guess not. When Aventus escaped, Grelod got meaner than ever. I really thought she was going to kill one of us. Guess not. When Aventus took off, when he said those things about killing Grelod, I never imagined he was serious.
Kill one person and you can solve so many problems.
She's really dead.
I wonder at the possibilities.
Runa, I love you. Okay, let's see what she actually has. The pig children. Okay, we're gonna have to read that. You can keep the boots and the clothes. Books. Runa is a badass. I'm not gonna lie. The Pig Children by Tristan Bain. No one, not the oldest Dark Elf or Mount Dark of War or the ancient Sage of Solitude himself, can recall a time when the orc did not ravage our fair Tamriel. Whatever foul and pestilent danger of oblivion conjured them up, and could scarcely have created a more constant threat to the well-being of the civilized races of Tamriel than the obnoxious orc. Wow. Orcs are thankfully easy to recognize from other humanoids by their size, commonly 40 pertons in height and 15,000 angates in weight. Their brutal pig-like features and their stench, they are consistently belligerent, morally grotesque, intellectually moronic, and unclean. I would like to introduce these guys to the bard, orc from... Oh, which city was that? There is a city that has an orc for a bard. By all rights, the civilized races of Tamriel should have been able to purge the land of their blight eras ago, but their ferocity, animal cunning, and curious tribal loyalty have made them inevitable as leeches in a stagnant pool. Wow. Yeah. We don't need to read this racist bullshit. Can we throw it in a fire?
I can't believe it. Grelod is dead? She's really dead.
So, Constance, how are you doing now? No. I did not want to sit here.
Leave here! Leave us alone!
Constance, it's okay. I'm not gonna kill you.
I
When Aventus escaped, Grilla got meaner than ever. I really thought she was going to kill one of us.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
I can't believe it! Grilla is dead? She's really...
Well, you are welcome, kids.
I can't believe it! Grilla is dead? She's really dead.
You are very welcome.